if you got a Ouija board at home, go home and get that thing out of your house immediately. Miss Cleo trying to get you to call her psychic hotline. The devil does not know the future. Tiny Toon. Shirley's interests include her crystal collection, reading horoscopes, chanting her mantra. Our friend Rhonda said, "Can we tell your fortune?" And the fortune teller was just taken back, didn't know what to say. Your fortune is you're going to die and go to hell unless you get delivered of this occultism. Sailor Moon looks pretty innocuous. Yet look at the astrological symbols. I used to be an Aries, and now I'm a Christian. I made that decision that I was going to follow God instead of follow my astrology chart. I remember rolling down the scroll of the astrology chart that a bona fide black witch that I was dating had done for me. And of course, wizards. E.T. is another great example. Steven Spielberg made the statement that E.T. was a play upon the biblical account of Christ. Folks, listen, it's the Christ story. He came from outer space. He said he'd live inside us always. Remember, he pointed to Elliot's heart. He had the power to heal. His finger lit up and he healed people. He died. He rose from the grave, and his followers cried as he ascended into the clouds. The single thing missing from the story of E.T. was there was no shedding of blood, there was no remission of sin, but he was a false Christ figure, and for almost 20 years this was the #1 movie in Hollywood history when it comes to finances. George Lucas, an admitted spiritual seeker. Philosophy is classic yin-yang, illustrated in Obi-Wan's famous statement, "Luke, Luke, the force is within you." Well, the force isn't within us. The Holy Spirit resides in us. Disney show So Weird that's on the Disney network. We believe that demon powers are the UFOs, and it's part of the desensitization and the capturing process that Satan is using in this end time hour. And of course, the X-Files is frightening as well as paranormal. Look at this one, Captain Planet and the Planeteers, Gaia Mother Earth. She's the earth goddess of Hinduism and is very big in the spiritual end of the New Age movement. Animorphs, that means to shapeshift, that's lycanthropy. Dragon Ball Z is Digimon, trading cards, and demonic angels, referring to a beast whose number was 666. That was all I needed to see. The channel was turned off and Digimon will not come into this house again. I put a brick on one end and I climbed up in the tree and I jumped down the other end of the brick and I'm looking around for the brick to come down, and you guessed it, it came down and hit me right here. 12 stitches required. I had seen that on a cartoon, and I went and did what the cartoon told me to do.